San Francisco is set to go on its first strike in nothing less than 50 years after one whole year of negotiation. Across the weekend, the negotiation between the school authorities and the teachers failed, as the teachers are asking for better salaries, better medical care, and living condition. This is a state of disaster, as over 50,000 students of public school are likely to be affected by these recent developments. So let's look at the video clips and analyze the situation, and we'll be back to conclude.
Literally every single public school in SF is going to be closed tomorrow. Let's talk about why. SF public school teachers are on strike for the first time in almost 50 years, and a major sticking point are salaries and healthcare costs. So a first-year SF public school teacher makes $61,000. That's someone with a college degree and a teaching credential. If that person wants to cover their family on health insurance, an additional $1,200 a month comes out of their paycheck. With the cost of living in San Francisco being one of the most expensive cities on earth, that makes it nearly impossible for educators to live in the city with the students that they serve. By comparison, in Burlingame, literally 5 minutes south of us, a first-year public school teacher makes $88,000 in their first year, a $26,000 pay raise. So SFUSD is actively losing out on incredible educators and losing out on educators they cannot retain because their salaries are so comparatively embarrassing. Let's pay our teachers. See you tomorrow.
Y'all, they shutting down the school system. They is. I don't know if you guys saw, San Francisco right now is about to go on strike, and it has the superintendent in tears. Poor thing is just broken up because the teachers are not going to show up, and it's going to shut down the schools. This is how serious it's getting. Do you guys see this?
If UESF proceeds with a strike on Monday, schools will be closed. We are having conversations with our city partners every day to activate our city's safety nets and ensure that our underserved students and those with the greatest needs have access to food, care, and support.
Now, they've been taking money from teachers for years. They can't just pay $10,000 subs like they've been doing for the nurses in New York.
There's way more of us than there is of them. They truly believe that they can silence us. And I mean that. They really thought that if they scare us enough, we are not going to come out. They are so intimidated by our words, even though they control every branch of government on the state and federal level. Everything we're seeing right now is a choice, and we can be making different choices. No child should have to be caged. No child should be used as bait. Not one. From Hind to Tamir Rice to Liam, not one child should have to keep bearing the brunt of our failures, no matter where they are. Because nobody should be scared to get health care. Nobody should be scared dropping off their child. Nobody should be scared trying to connect with their God, no matter what house of worship that is. And that is why I was honored to co-sponsor legislation that bans ICE from hospitals, from houses of worship, and from schools. And it's because of all of you that we're able to keep fighting in there. Don't let anybody convince you that there's not more of us than them. Don't let anybody convince you that we don't have any power, because we do have power. And don't let anybody convince you this is the way.
So welcome back, guys. At the time of filing this report, today being the 10th of February 2026, the teachers have officially gone on strike since the negotiations and the deliberations with the required authorities have failed to reach negotiable ends. And this is very sad to see for a big city like San Francisco. It seems that being able to manage the finances and the space of the people has become a burden to the state's government and management. And I just hope that this is resolved as soon as possible, so that the pupils, who are over 50,000 in number, can be able to go back to school and to join the rest of the other people across the nation. So I want to know what your thoughts are. God bless you.